Hey BridgeValley family, I'm Rashawn Brown. I'm a marketing major. Hey, we're here at the end. We finally made it, so congratulations to all the graduates. I want to take this time and thank my wife Ashley, my 3 daughters Jocelyn, Jordan, and Jaden, and some other members of my support staff, my sister T, my aunt Simona, and some really good friends of mine, Jim Workman, Dietrich Clark, and BJ Roberts. Thank you guys for your support and encouraging me every step along the way. All my future BridgeValley students, I want to give you this advice. Take advantage of all the opportunities you have here on campus, all the clubs you can join, and make connections with as many people as possible. It's your future, so make the best of it.
My name's Kayla Walker and I'm a nursing graduate from BridgeValley. I just wanted to thank my friends and family for helping me along this journey, and just wanted to recommend this program for anyone who's interested in working in the healthcare field. They've taught me a lot and they were so warm and welcoming, and it's a great place to learn if you want to become a nurse.
Hello, my name is Catherine Ray and my major here at BridgeValley is medical coding, and I'd like to make a special thanks to Maggie McCabe, the coding coordinator, for always pushing us to do better, and the National English Honor Society and National Society of Leadership and Success for continuing to push me to strive to do better. Also, I am 24 years old, so never give up on your dreams. BridgeValley here, they will help you and push you and keep you going in the right path.
I'm Erin Hara. I'm a 2021 graduate from BridgeValley CTC this May, and my major is Human Services and Rehabilitation Studies with a specialization in youth development. Some of the people that I want to thank would be Olivia Woody, Carla Blankenbuehler, the late Ted Johnson, and Ashley Lewis, our department chair. They've all been great. Some of the things that I would give to, some advice I'd give to potential students or students coming into the program is just be ready to buckle down, know your resources, get out there and get involved with the community as much as possible, and definitely the clubs at BridgeValley. They were awesome.
Hi, my name is Tony Statz and I'm a student here at BridgeValley, and I graduate this semester. I'm in the HSRS Youth Development Program. And so I want to start off by saying thanks to a few staff members here. I want to start off by saying thank you to Carla, who has been a great counselor and who has helped guide me throughout this whole entire process. I want to thank Ashley for being such a great mentor and professor. I want to thank Olivia for being such a great advisor and professor. And I want to give some advice to the new students. I want to urge you guys to get involved into the clubs that they have here at BridgeValley. I'm an officer in 2 clubs, the Paradigm Pioneers and Phi Theta Kappa, the International Honor Society. And they really had me put myself out there, and I've met new friends, and I urge you to as well. And once again, I just want to thank everyone here at BridgeValley. Thank you.
2021 graduates, hello, you did it, and you did it in some of the hardest circumstances that could have been imagined. I'm Christy Ellenberg, and I'm Dean of General Education, Liberal Arts and Sciences, and from the entire division, we wish you much luck.
On behalf of the Student Affairs Division at BridgeValley, I want to congratulate each and every one of you for reaching this important milestone in your life. This accomplishment is even more significant when you consider the fact that only 33% of students that attend a public institution actually graduate within 4 years' time. When you throw the pandemic into the mix, this accomplishment is even more impressive. You did not get the college experience you expected, nor the one that you deserved. Despite that, you have persevered and your hard work has paid off. Take time to celebrate with your family and friends, and never forget the hard work and determination that got you here today. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Hello Pathfinders, I want to take this time to congratulate you on making it to today. You have overcome many challenges from everyday life to the pandemic, and we want you to know that here at BridgeValley we are proud of you. We wish you the best of luck as you take your next steps in life's journeys, and once again, congratulations to BridgeValley class of 2021.
Hello, Human Services and Rehabilitation Studies graduates. We are so proud of you all and your hard work and dedication in the last couple of years. You have arrived, you have made it, and you are ready to begin to make change. Embark on your new endeavors with pride and empowerment and hope that you have everything that you need to do the right things that you desire. We love you, we miss you, but we're so glad to leave you and make you go on. Congratulations!
Hey, class of 2021, congratulations. What you've accomplished this year during the pandemic is remarkable.
Present arms. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good morning. First of all, I'd like to introduce our platform party for this morning's celebration. Our Board of Governors, Ms. Ashley Deem, Chair, Mr. Mark Blankenship, Vice Chair, Mr. Kent Wilson, Secretary, Ms. Megan Callahan Bailey, Mr. Barry Christ, Mr. Barry Holstein, Dr. Andrew Kennedy, Mr. Serini Mahan, Mr. Larry Pack Jr., Ms. Andrea Petrie, Ms. Pamela Hyde-Wines. This morning's commencement speaker is Mr. Eric Eyre, reporter for the Mountain State Spotlight. Now, welcome to BridgeValley Community and Technical College's 2021 graduation. Whilst the format may be different this year, the significance and meaning that accompany the event is as important as ever. My name is Eunice Bellinger, and as president of BridgeValley Community and Technical College, it is my privilege and honor to welcome you, our graduates, family, friends, faculty, and staff to today's celebration. In particular, I want to welcome our Board of Governors and our distinguished speakers as well. Today's celebration will be virtual in delivery, but the experiences of our graduates and those who have supported them have been very real and tangible. As a college, state, and country, we have experienced a situation we had never imagined or been completely prepared to deal with. However, I am so very proud of how our students, faculty and staff, and administration came together to meet the challenges. We have learned how to Zoom, take lecture notes, complete exercises, tests, and projects online. We have learned that we are resilient, creative, and dedicated in our response. We learned that a college consists of more than brick and mortar, and so very much more. We are a community that cares, shares, and comes together to assist each other and the larger community. It is my hope that we will all remember what we have learned, incorporate these lessons into our collegiate experience moving forward, and be a better institution for having gone through these difficult times. And for you, our graduates, I want you to remember how you were part of a successful response to a very difficult situation. Your place in the BridgeValley family has been key to the college's success, as has the college been pivotal in your success. So as you move ahead, remember what you've learned at BridgeValley about being resilient, being creative, and finally being part of our community. You will always be a Pathfinder, and as an alumna, please participate and let us know about you. Share with us the moments that occur in your life to celebrate and call on us when you're in need. Finally, I want you to know how proud we are of you. We celebrate this moment with you, your family and friends. Well done.
I'm Ashley Deem, and I'm chairman of the BridgeValley Board of Governors. Thank you to the students, faculty, staff, and administration for giving me the wonderful opportunity to speak to you today. I'm sorry we can't be together in person. Congratulations to the 2021 graduating class of BridgeValley. You did it. Today is a day you'll remember for the rest of your lives. Take a moment to celebrate and be thankful for all the people who helped you achieve this wonderful goal, and be proud of the hard work and resolve you've demonstrated to get here. While today is certainly important, it really is just the beginning of your path. This path will be rewarding and challenging with its fair share of wins and losses. But be confident that the same strength and resolve you exhibited during your time at BridgeValley can and will assist you on the path ahead. I challenge you to view any obstacles that come your way as opportunities for growth and success, and to meet them head on. That type of resolve is what makes us West Virginians. Our path to the future has never been smooth or easy. That's not who we are. But we can and have proven that we can persevere and succeed in conditions that would break lesser men and women. Our history is part of why it's such an honor for BridgeValley to primarily serve Kanawha and Fayette counties. From the Shawnee Native American tribes who inhabited the valley long ago, to the men and women who fought to create a new free state, to the people who mined the coal and salt that forged the steel and preserved the food of our nation in its earliest years, we have succeeded. I was raised in the Upper Kanawha Valley to two wonderful, hardworking parents. I attended public schools here. I learned how to achieve success because of the family, friends, teachers, and mentors I found right here in the Kanawha Valley. The obstacles our community presents to each of us can also be overcome by the blessings our community has to offer. People in other parts of the country may have easier paths, but I believe ours, because we have to fight so hard for it, is the most rewarding. Some of you are just starting your careers, others are changing careers and starting anew. But that doesn't change our common bond, bound by an unbreakable commitment to hard work. Always remember what it took to get here. Apply that same strength and determination in your daily life. As Grace Kelly once said, you don't get anything for nothing. Everything has to be earned through work, persistence, and honesty. I believe that rings true today. On behalf of the BridgeValley Board of Governors, I congratulate you and I wish you continued success and happiness. Happy trails, class of 2021.
Greetings from faculty and faculty senate. We are living through extraordinary and chaotic times. We have explored new technologies and teaching methods. You have adapted, and through your perseverance and determination, you have reached a milestone and obtained a goal. Great job. There is one more assignment for you. This assignment will be lifelong. Continue your quest for knowledge and skill, whether through further education, work experience, and/or life experience. The knowledge and skills that you acquire will provide you with the ability to reach future milestones and obtain future goals. Use that knowledge and skills to make things better. Make things better for you. Make things better for your family. Make things better for your community and our state. Make things better for our country. Because you will continue to live in extraordinary and chaotic times. We wish you success in every good endeavor you pursue, but today is a day for celebrating this achievement. This day you will remember forever. Enjoy your achievement. From faculty and faculty senate, congratulations to the classes of 2020 and 2021. Keep in touch. We want to hear how you're doing.
Today is the day that you've worked, studied, and if you're like me, fought for. Today you are making your loved ones and fellow Pathfinders very proud. As we get our diplomas Please know that all of us are being recognized for our academic accomplishments, hard work, dedication, and determination to not let COVID or anything else stop us. Through the storms that tried to upset and steer us from our projected course, or the fogginess that tried to block our vision from succeeding, through the cold when we thought we were all alone and we could not feel the support that was there. We set our Pathfinder compasses and got through it all. From your interactions with your fellow students, you will be remembered for your acts of kindness and compassion. There is no doubt that while you were here, your Pathfinder heart has touched one or many. We will hold our heads up high. We did this. This is a major accomplishment, and yes, we did it. We have made a difference here. Go out and do that in your communities. We have made BridgeValley a better place for being here. Go out and do that in our world. It needs so much more of that. We will always be a part of the Pathfinder family. Let's come back and visit them when we get a chance. While we blaze the trail, we will go absolutely as far as we can. Positively determined to go. Let's set our compasses. Do not settle or sell yourself short. We have no choice but to succeed. If we never give up, staying on the right path, we will never let anyone else set our limits or tell us we cannot do something. No one else truly knows our limits better than us. We are fully able and capable to do anything we set our minds to. If things get rough, steady your course and remember the friendships you started from here and draw upon them. When you reach your dreams, dream some more. Inspire others to dream. As long as you stay determined and resolute in your goals, your inner Pathfinder compass will never fail you. Do not forget what you were taught. If you meet anyone along the way that is stumbling in need of help, pay it forward. We all need more success in the environment, and positive vibes need to be everywhere. You were not only educated, but nurtured, cared for, fed and nourished in mind and body, protected while you were here. Many people are not fortunate enough to know caring like this, to have a village of people behind them. I want to thank you for one of the most memorable years in my life. It has been one of my greatest honors to serve you this year. We have been blessed with a new Pathfinder mission to go out, take all our skills and capabilities, and wherever we go, show everyone and use them like only we can, showing people what a true Pathfinder does. The Pathfinder's path is education, dedication, knowledge, hard work, and success, and a Pathfinder heart. I charge you now, set your compasses, and I wish you every success, joy, and love that you can feel in your whole life.
To the BridgeValley administration, faculty, Board of Governors, students, and distinguished guests, thank you for this high honor and privilege. Wow, look at all of you. It's been a long year, hasn't it? A hard year, an extremely difficult year. Many of you are probably wondering what's next. Many of you may have no idea, but you made it. Nothing could stop you, not even a pandemic, not even the worst public health crisis in American history. You powered through, you're graduating, the mighty BridgeValley class of 2021. Congratulations. I wanted to tell you a story about some pre-pandemic adversity that I faced in my life. 4 years ago, I snapped awake in the middle of the night, grabbed a reporter's notebook and pencil beside the bed, and jotted down 9 words that would change my life and the trajectory of the opioid crisis. Follow the pills and you'll find the overdose deaths. When I woke up the next morning, I was having trouble deciphering my own handwriting. You see, I suffered from a condition I would later learn called micrographia. It's handwriting that's exceedingly small and gets smaller as you write more words. It's also a telltale symptom of Parkinson's disease. 5 months earlier, I sat with my wife Lori in an exam room at Cabell Huntington Hospital. Dr. Shiv Kumar, a neurologist, stepped into the room. He had me do a battery of tests. I told him about my symptoms, the small handwriting, difficulty sleeping, my foot dragging, the extreme stiffness in my muscles and joints, the small tremor in my right hand. It took him all of a couple of minutes to give me a diagnosis. You have Parkinson's. Well, I couldn't have Parkinson's. I didn't want to have Parkinson's. It's a progressive neurological disease with no known cure. I was only 51 at the time. Most people didn't get Parkinson's until their 60s or 70s or 80s. I was in a state of denial and disbelief. The diagnosis couldn't have come at a worse time. At the Gazette-Mail newspaper, I was getting closer and closer to uncovering the secrets and lies of giant prescription drug distributors that were dumping huge numbers of opioids in small towns across West Virginia's southern coalfields. My reporting on the addiction crisis had started in the summer of 2013 with a tip about West Virginia's new Attorney General and his close ties to the distributors. We eventually went to court and pried loose some shocking court filings that the drug companies had fought for years to keep hidden from the public. Of course, I was keeping my own secrets. Other than my bosses at work and my immediate family, I hadn't told anybody that I had Parkinson's. I started attending boxing classes for people with Parkinson's at a Gingy Dim gym in North Charleston. It was across the parking lot from a drug rehab center. High-intensity exercise helps slow the progression of the disease, and there's nothing quite like punching a heavy bag for an hour to get out all your frustrations. Thanks to the trainers, I kept slugging away in the boxing gym and on the opioid beat. By November that year, I got my hands on some previously confidential DEA data that showed the drug distributors had flooded the state with OxyContin and hydrocodone. Two powerful painkillers. Take too many and they can kill you. And that's exactly what was happening in West Virginia. A record number of overdose deaths year after year after year. The drug wholesalers distributed a disproportionate number of pain pills to poor rural counties in southern West Virginia. Those counties had the highest drug overdose death rates in the nation. The largest shipments often went to mom and pop drugstores in small towns. One such pharmacy, you might have heard about it, in Kermit, West Virginia, was shipped more than 12 million pain pills in 3 years to a town with about 400 people. That's 12 million pain pills to a town of 400 residents. The drug companies couldn't dispute the numbers. They were the ones that reported the sales data directly to the DEA. In the newsroom, we had talked about postponing the opioid story until the following year. But the legislature would be in session for 2 months, starting in mid-January, and as a State House reporter, I'd be responsible for covering that. I was determined to finish the piece by the middle of December. Parkinson's had put me on an accelerated deadline. Suddenly, I was motivated by a ticking clock. I was confronted with my own mortality. It was now or never. Now, of course, the opioid crisis isn't a story about data and statistics. It's about people, our neighbors, our friends, our coworkers, our families. Just about everyone knows somebody who was battling addiction or somebody who had overdosed and died. A drug counselor in Boone County helped me find families who had lost loved ones. They wanted to share their stories. They wanted somebody to listen and care. Our photographer, Sam Owens, bought a box of tissues to every interview. The story rolled off the presses on deadline and it hit like a thunderclap. I fielded hundreds of emails and phone calls from families impacted by the opioid crisis, from Vermont to Florida, from West Virginia to Alaska. They were astonished about the sheer number of pain pills that had flooded our state. Many believed the same thing was happening in their communities. Years later, we found out they were right. So 4 months later, I'm back at Dr. Shiv Kumar's office. My wife Lori is with me. He asks, "How's it going?" I tell him, "I'm doing okay." Then Lori blurts out, "He won a Pulitzer Prize last week." All I could do was nod. The doctor stared at us like we had lost our freaking minds. Sure he did. I expected him to spring a new round of cognitive tests on me. You might already know the rest of the story. The newspaper went bankrupt and was sold. Congress launched an investigation into pill dumping in West Virginia. Thousands of lawsuits were filed against the drug distributors. We intervened in federal court and forced the companies to release their painkiller shipment numbers for the entire nation. I also wrote a book called Death in Mud Lake that was published in late March 2020, the same period when COVID made its first surge. I continue to cover the opioid crisis, which hasn't gone away. In fact, by all accounts, it's gotten worse amid the pandemic. COVID-19 hasn't been kind to people with Parkinson's either. We didn't have boxing class for more than a year. We had to make do with virtual boxing. I'm pleased to report that boxing resumed a couple of weeks ago. Parkinson's presents new challenges every day. For instance, I've lost most of the manual dexterity in my right hand, so I have to type almost exclusively with my left hand, though I sometimes can get an assist with my right middle finger when it's not shaking. I'd show you my middle finger. On second thought, you might get the wrong idea. I'm also blessed I found an entirely new group of friends in the Parkinson's community. We're all in the same boat in choppy waters, but we keep going, keep moving, we keep fighting. In case you're wondering, yes, I'm also still keeping a reporter's notebook and pencil beside the bed at night. You might want to do that too. You never know when inspiration might strike. Now, I wish I could tell you that the rest of your life was going to be a piece of cake, but it won't be. You'll have plenty of ups and downs like I've had. You'll have times you'll have to grind it out. You'll have to show grit. You'll have to roll that boulder up a steep hill. There'll be times when you want to celebrate, times you'll mourn, times you'll be asking, what's next? Times you'll say, you got this. The journey may be difficult, but you were able to graduate amid probably the most trying time ever. That's how I know you got this. As the writer Austin Kleon says, life is an art, not a science. Your mileage may vary. Take what you need and leave the rest. If you don't know what you're going to do next in life, that's okay. You'll figure it out. I know you're going to do great things. You've already shown that you can. Now's your time to shine. Thank you to the amazing, incredible, exceptional, and resilient class of 2021. Take a breath, give yourselves a round of applause, and remember to always keep going. And take care of yourself. Thank you for listening.
Congratulations. Upon recommendation of the Vice President for Academic Affairs and the faculty of BridgeValley Community and Technical College, and on behalf of the West Virginia Council for Community and Technical College Education and the BridgeValley Board of Governors, by virtue of the authority vested in me, I am pleased to confer upon each of you the appropriate degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities attendant thereto. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for the Associates in Science, Associates in Applied Sciences, and Certificate Degree programs please rise? President Bellinger, it's my great honor to present to you these candidates for their degrees at BridgeValley Community and Technical College.
So graduates, family, friends, we come to the close of our ceremony tonight, and once again, I congratulate each of you on your achievement and wish you the very, very best in the future. Thank you.